Market moves got me feeling wild, swinging harder than a rocket child, picking up odds like a trader around, praying profits ain't reviled. Charts like a puzzle complex, trading daily, keeping us perplexed. Riding waves like future specs. Gotta calm down, no pretext. Market moves got me feeling wild, swinging harder than a rocket child, picking up odds like a trader around, playing profits ain't reviled. Highs and lows, gotta keep my cool. Can't let fear or greed overrule. Every pick like a precious jewel. No big fool, we ain't in school. Oh, market moves got me feeling wild. Bought some shares in a flash, high hopes in a mighty dash. Stock ticks and it starts to crash, while it's thinner than a broken glass. Market moves got me feeling.
Boris Schlossberg, Managing Director at BK Asset Management.
BK Asset Management's Kathy Lean.
Guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Somebody give me a sound check. Let me know if you hear me okay, if the video is good. Let me make sure I'm okay on here. Let me switch off here and see if I can see myself. Looks like I'm broadcasting. Have I got the song on Amazon Music yet? No, I haven't. I haven't put that up yet. Hey, Rich, good morning, good morning, good morning. Mihail, good morning. Miguel, good morning. Guys, I got such an amazing show for you today. I got something so cool to show you. Yesterday was our coaching. And by the way, I'm going to put in a link for coaching if you guys want to come in ever and do coaching with me. But what's going on over here? Oh, sorry. Hang on a second. Comments. Let me go to comments. Let me put the link in coaching here. Yesterday was coaching, and and it was kind of like a very bumbling coaching session. I was working templates and stuff like that. But and typically that's really how I work. I sort of stumble my way to the truth. Out of that, I had some really interesting insights afterwards that just like lit a fire underneath me to try to explain all of the success I've been having lately in a very, very precise, methodical, planned way. So I actually created a PowerPoint, which I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit as everybody gets into the room, of a very methodical plan on how you could get funded on a $50,000 account. I'm just using 50,000 as an example. And we're back to trading 50s today. We're actually even going to trade a little bit of NASDAQ because I wanted to just give everybody all sorts of in trading and teaching, all sorts of different opportunities to understand and explore the incredible possibility of trading with Scalper on a day-to-day basis and how it could be the recipe for success for you guys. So start the presentation in a little bit. I want everybody to come into the room. In the meantime, I started. So here's where I am right now. I put the 150 accounts doing great. One of them is almost at 153. The other one is at 152.5. I put those on pause, and I had a whole bunch of 50 accounts that needed to get started. Otherwise, they're gonna just go to expiry. So I was like, you know what? Let's get a little bit more excited. Everybody knows that I love to trade the S&P and I trade gold, right? I trade those two because that is absolutely my forte. And one of the most important things I always tell you is trade to your strength, don't trade to your weakness. On the other hand, so many people love to trade NASDAQ, and NASDAQ is such a fun instrument that I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take one account. I'm going to take two accounts. One is going to be trend, one is going to be counter trend. And I'm going to trade NASDAQ to its full force, win or lose or die, baby, just to show you how scalper can also trade NASDAQ. Obviously, I'm trading it right now. I'll be first one to tell you, I'm trading it at extreme risk, right? I am one step away from essentially blowing up the evaluation accounts the way I'm trading it. But it's just there for essentially teaching purposes, for you to see the possibilities of how those things trade. And hopefully you guys will, will modify it the way you like it. But the important part is I think a lot of people want to see how NASDAQ trades. So today what we're going to do is I literally have like 3 accounts. We're going to trade NASDAQ. We're going to trade gold and S&P as we get signals. Signals are all going to pop up over here. So here's the gold charts. Here's the S&P charts. There's no signals here. It's all yellow triangles. So those are weak triangles that we don't trade. Ever since I went to red, green, yellow, it's been amazing. It's just been amazing as far as strategy goes in terms of execution. And that is one of the reasons why I put together the whole trading plan for you guys. Because if you follow this methodology, you have a very, very good chance of success. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Fabio. Good morning, everybody. I'm just letting everybody crawl into the room right now before I sort of share my presentation. And I will say this up front. I'll say this at the end also. The whole presentation is posted in our chat room for free for you to download. So if you want to join our chat room, all you got to do is just simply click this link. There's no obligation whatsoever. There's a ton of free stuff. And literally 90% of our private chat room is free for anybody to use all the resources, get all the courses, all the stuff. So if you're watching me now, you're brand new, you want to find out what is it that we do, how we trade. We trade both forex and futures. I trade futures, stock index futures, and I scalp. Kathy trades forex. She does a great job. You can, if you want to learn about financial markets and learn successful trading strategies, it's a great place for you to come in. Bring every friend you have. Take that link, give it to every friend who is interested in trading. It's totally free. It's a fully mobile application. There's a huge amount of stuff every single day to learn. Zero ads, zero spam, zero bullshit Discord fans. This is the reason why it's a private application. It is awesome. I think everybody who's been in it absolutely loves it, right? So I think you guys, Rick says content is amazing, and guys, tell me how much better it is now without spam. Somebody tell me how happy you are that there's no spam there, so I could just post it so that I'm not the only one, so they believe me that that the room is totally spam free, right now. So we are 32 minutes into the open, kind of a little bit quiet. On the left-hand side is the trend mode. On the right-hand side, counter trend mode. So far, no signals. I did take a few signals over here, as you can see. I want to show you my 2 NASDAQ accounts started literally after my coaching last night. So 8 p.m. last night. So this is one account, which, not really doing that great because I now explain to you. Here's the other account. I'm up $500 without breaking a sweat in less than 8 hours of trade, and I haven't even started. I'm just basically dicking around since 4 o'clock this morning. So let's see what we can do. Remember, I need to do $3,000 to to convert this account into a payout account, and that's why I wanted to show you the NASDAQ potential, because it is floor to the pedal, metal to the pedal kind of trades. But with the indicator that selects the entries for you, it's been money so far. It's been really, really good. Rick says Discord aptly named. This is true. It's true. Thank you. Thank you. GFA says he really likes it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. So far, no signals anywhere. I'm not seeing any alerts pop up even on the gold. Although, what do we get here? We got the we got a possible sell signal in the S&P. So I do have a one of the cool things is I figured out how to run multiple Trade accounts. So if this sell signal holds, we're going to trade that in a different setup, and everything is just one click setup for me now. And one of the things I'm going to do, by the way, I'm actually going to do a video again, totally free in our room. How can you create multiple layouts in Trade that allow you to essentially flip from your setup for NQ with the stops and targets and levels and everything else to your setup with ES and gold with stops and targets, levels, and everything else without you having to, fumble around. How to create a single template. You can just switch windows, hit the button, and you're always on the right side. The right account, right strategy, right stop, all of that stuff. Very, very cool. It's not nearly as complicated as it sounds once you figure it out, but it's a really, really cool thing. I'm gonna do that for you. Gold right now is showing me 49 seconds to a possible trend sell, so we may trade that. Let's just flip around to see if Nasdaq has anything. Nasdaq has got nothing, so we got nothing. So we're going to stay on gold. So the cool thing is we're going to have lots of like 3 trade opportunities because I've multiplied myself across multiple accounts, or I've segregated myself over multiple accounts. Here's all my alerts. I'll get rid of that. We'll just put this over here, and we'll watch 19 seconds on gold. So this looks like it's going to hold as a potential trade, and I have it in a new account. So we'll start this new account and we'll trade this. So we're going to do 8, 6, 7 seconds. We're going to wait very patiently. 3, 2, 1, sell market. All right, we're in gold. 27.9. So 27.4 is my target. If you want me to switch over to gold, let me do that. Just 1 second. Oh, this is not. Oh, sorry, I can't do it over here. I have to. Sorry, I can't do it over here. I have to do it over here. We have to go into the. This is the only problem is, where's it? 64? Maybe I'm in 64. Yeah, I'm in 64. So here's gold. Here's the gold account. We'll just follow this trade until I get another signal. Looks like I might be able to get a signal in the S&P here in a minute and a quarter. And if that's a signal, we'll take that in a separate account. So I may jump around a little bit on the charts. This is just to kind of show you where I'm at. This works. This doesn't work. We have plan B and plan C. So no worries. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath on whether this is going to work right now because gold is very, very choppy. But it is a sell signal. 27.4 is my target. 29.9 is my stop on gold. So far, no other signals anywhere else. Let me see what I got over here. No, just the only gold signal over here. So we'll minimize this, go over here. And then when things quiet down, maybe around 9:45, 9:50, and everybody's in the room, I'm going to share with you exactly step by step, plan A, plan B, plan C, how to get to funded account, 15 trading hours with some of these strategies, with my scalping strategies. Okay. 27.4, we're done. First trade of the day. This is in the gold S&P account. That's the first trade of the day. Let's watch everything else, see how that plays out. So that's that. Good morning, Charles. Good morning. Silver, no silver. Silver is for pussies. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. See, Temtem says happy that there's no spam. Spam free. Oh, go Nasdaq. Hold on. Buy. Oh shit. The only thing I did was I did not. Okay, that Nasdaq trade totally worked right now. It was super, super fast. I'm sorry. I was yapping. The only problem with me doing this is that, oh no, this was the correct account. That's right. Sorry. Oh, everything is so cool. I totally forgot that every template is in the right account. So this was the right account. Let me show you what the trade was. This was so fucking fast. I had to move, but let me see what the trade was. This was the 65 account. This is the one that I said I'm barely at 50. It was mainly because this account was like should be at around 5,500, but I got stopped out because my daughter woke up and I had to just family stuff, and I wasn't paying attention, so trade did not go off as executed. 99% of the errors I make are execution errors. But here you see me coming in, taking this trade, super fast move for 5 points, $100. This account, which was like 49.7, is 51.19 already. The other account, which is 66, is already at 50.46. All of this literally last 3-4 hours. Just absolutely no big deals here. Okay, so this is trend mode, counter trend mode in NASDAQ. So the most important thing you guys can see is how great the indicator is. The indicator is a go, no go indicator. You don't need to think. You don't need to wonder. You don't need to wallow. You don't need to have a Hamlet-like interior dialogue about to be or not to be. It's fucking do or die. Get into that trade if you got the signal. The signal was green. It was perfect. You take the trade. Boom, it's done. All of the logic, all of the thought, all of the incredible computation, all that happens underneath it to make it so much easier for you. It shows you here's the target. Go for it. As long as you know how to execute, as long as you follow the plans of waiting for the candle to close and then making sure you're in there right pretty much at the close price, you have a really reasonable chance, like a really, really high reasonable chance of getting it done. Yeah. So again, I'm going to put the join link in because a lot of people seem to really hate Discord. So we are the anti-Discord these days. Here's the join link. Go ahead, join, because the reason why I'm giving you the link is because the presentation I'm about to give you on how to absolutely kill it. I'm just going to run through the math with you. It's very, very simple. All that presentation is available for a PDF download in our just directly, like on the first, as you enter right then and there. So you can take it yourself, study it, use it as a template, design your own trading plan as a game plan. So before I do that, let's talk a little bit about my friends at Apex. Massive discount right now. This is the reason I'm trading 4 accounts is because everywhere else I'd only have 1 account, but here I could have 10 accounts for the price of 1. That's why I love these guys. I can have lots of different strategies. I can show you lots of strategies. I can bank a whole bunch of accounts. We have I think 4 or 5 funded accounts. We're going to have probably 10. Once I get to about 10 funded accounts, we're going to go to the funded space. And then, next week, I'm going to show you a couple of more tricks from Apex that nobody else has. So please go out there, go get some Apex accounts. Even if you don't use them today, even if you use them tomorrow, the sale is going to disappear. And it's a huge difference when they do the sale versus regular prices, like everybody else. So really worth it. Go out there, get the Apex accounts, please. Really worth it. I love this, guys, and it's super easy to set up. Okay, let's go back to the charts. Charts show me nothing right now. Gold, S&P kind of quiet. I did miss the S&P just because you can only do 1 trade at a time. I had the NASDAQ trade, and that's going to be sometimes an issue for us when I'm doing multiple assets. I told you the best thing to do is no more than 2. And actually, I really kind of enjoying, I sort of took this alter ego of myself, because I'm not really a NASDAQ trader, but I just decided I'm going to put myself into this like high risk mindset. I call, my friend, Anthony Credelli, who is very much that kind of a high risk press the button trader. I said, I'm going to be Tony the trader in my mindset. It actually works. It's really interesting how if you tell yourself you're going to play a certain role, you can completely inhibit that role and do well. Like this trading is like one of those great avenues. I never knew that you could actually act your way to profit, which is sort of funny, but it makes perfect sense because trading is so much about confidence and posture and focus, and all of those things are part of acting. So that's an interesting idea. So I got a 28 seconds here to a short in this particular account. So let's keep that trading account going. This is the trend mode. 17 seconds. If this holds, I'm going to try and take that trade and give ourselves the proper time. 6-7 seconds. Let's make sure this holds. 3, 2, 1. Sell. All right, we're in this trade. The target is going to be 34.75, and we're done. $100 for 10 seconds worth of work. My favorite kind of work. Good. So now we're at 200, right? And we started underneath 50,000. So keep an eye on this. But do you guys mind if I take 5 minutes and I can share my my strategy with you guys right now? We're gonna just get off the screens, ignore some of the trades. What is the best trade during the Asian European sessions? What I do, scalping, is awesome during Asian and European sessions because they don't move that much, and because I'm looking for very short-term, high probability trades. They get done. They just don't move as fast. You don't make them in 10 seconds. You make them maybe in 3 or 4, sometimes even 10 minutes. But the same ideas work really, really well in Asia and Europe, and I kind of trade them all the time. You're gonna be me? All right. You gotta channel your inner asshole then, Hawkeye. You gotta really, truly get in touch with your inner asshole if you want to be me. What is Rykov effect? I don't know what that means. I'm gonna have to Google it now. You're gonna make me go to AI. Okay, so questions are all answered, right? So let's take a pause. We're gonna get off the charts for 5 minutes. Let me just run you through this presentation because I think you guys will really, really enjoy it. Let me load this up. Okay. Ooh, I love all the cool little tricks that I learned with the software. I'm actually becoming an influencer. I really love it. Okay, my friends. So everybody sees the screen. We're good to go, right? As I said, the whole presentation available for download in our group, right? Join right here. Here's the link. Anybody who's not a member of BK, what the fuck are you doing here if you're not a member of BK? Get inside. We got so much free stuff. Please, I'm begging you, okay? You want your education to be good. Not bullshit. I got a Lamborghini in my closet and I'm driving a fake plane. I mean, actual trading. You see, I trade live every fucking day, 10,000 times a day. There is no escape, right? I put it all on the line because that's what real trading is all about. So if you want that kind of process, Kathy does the exact same thing, except in forex. Come join us, please. Free. Anyways, this is all for downloaded in my thing. I wonder if I can. How do I move this? Oh, this is it. Okay, now we move this. Okay. So here's the first thing I want to tell you. This is sort of a mathematical plan, and I'll be the first one that this is the best case scenario. So, you obviously can take it with a grain of salt, but it's just an outline. It's a structure of how I think things should work. So first of all, the 3 cardinal rules for how we want to trade. Wait for a signal, green or red triangle. Wait for candle close, enter on the close. You do that every single time. And that's hard because, you have FOMO, you have you get distracted, you miss trades, and if none of those things occur, if the candle is closed, but it's already been like a minute gone and the price has already moved, give it up. There is a candle coming up in the next 20 minutes or 10 minutes coming up to you. Follow these rules religiously. You're already going to be 90% ahead of everybody else. But then when you create the structure, here's how you would create the structure for what I do. And I'm going to give you NQ first, and then gold and S&P. So NQ, we're trading one NQ contract, one. 5 stop, 5 target, 20 stop, $100 per trade target. Okay, 5 points on NQ makes $100. Boom. If we are stopped out, which is very rare, if you're doing this correctly, 75% of the time, you should be able to bank that first trade, okay? But if you are stopped out, this is where it gets skeevy. You need to really, really be on the ball. You have to wait for the next signal. Do not do anything until maybe 10, 15 minutes, maybe half an hour, maybe even an hour later. You get a next signal. If you were trading trend, wait for the next trend signal. If you're trading counter trend, wait for the next counter trend signal. And the next signal means it's either got to be green or red. It's got to be a high quality signal. So you get that signal, you're going to go 5 large. 5 large meaning 5 times the original size. So five Nasdaqs, which is a big position. And you're going to repeat the process. 5 target, 20 stop. The point being is if that works, boom, you've recovered all your losses and you're net positive. So now you just keep going. If you're stopped out, you are literally $100 away from blowing the account. You have $2,500 in your budget, and the 2 stops combined, the first level and the second level, add up to $2,400. So you are walking a razor thin margin, my friend. And you have to go back to trading 1 NQ contract, hope the next trade works, build it back up, maybe for a couple of trades, and then try to resuscitate the idea. Okay, that's the incredibly organized trade. But if you're able to do this, and it's completely viable. I mean, you see me, because you give yourself 2 chances, and if you're doing it properly, you really have like a 97 to 98% chance of winning on 2. In other words, on 1 it's 75. If you take the second one, you should have like a 98% chance that's going to resolve, because you're giving yourself very, very little room for profit. So you're giving us the highest possible idea, and it's very rare where you get 2 consecutive greens or 2 consecutive reds that fail. Both fail, right? What you're betting here essentially is that the second trade doesn't fail. Plan B does not fail. And if that's true, it only takes 30 trades to hit target, which, assuming that there's a trade every half an hour, which there is actually more than half an hour. Every 30 minutes, it's just 15 hours of trading. Whether it's a day for you, whether it's a week for you, whether it's whether you can do this faster, it's not a big deal. The point is the numbers line up very, very nicely. The key thing is follow the signals, execute the signals, and stay on that sizing, and you're good to go. 15 hours, you're banked. You are banked on the trade. Now, for those that actually don't want to, drive the car 200 miles an hour down residential roads, the much better solution, the one that I trade, the one that I, that is just absolutely a plan to success, is S&P and gold, because those are essentially half size. S&P, you're using 1 target, take profit is 1, stop is 4, so your profit is $50 per trade, right? Your profit is $50. Same thing with gold. It's half a point against a 2-point stop. If you stop, you repeat the process, but at 5 times the size, and you get blown out. So level 2 blowout in S&P, your maximum loss on both positions is only $1,200. You have a $2,500 budget. You are nowhere near getting blown out of that account. That's the difference. In NASDAQ, you give yourself very little room for error. In the S&P and gold, you give yourself plenty of rooms for error. You can restart. You can do the whole process. Takes you a day, and you come back. So with S&P and gold, a little bit longer time to target, time to funding, but you also get a lot more trades because you're trading 2 possible structures like we see, and you're doing a great job. I showed you guys my TradeZella yesterday. The idealized goal is to do $1,000 a day, right? I'm doing about 600. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. First of all, I'm busy as fuck because Kate bothers me all day long. So I'm not really focusing on trading. And if I really was focused on trading, I'm absolutely convinced I could do more than 1,000. I could do 1,200. It's just a matter of like how much focus you want to give. The beautiful part about the strategy is you can trade it for an hour, you can trade it for 10. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you trade it. It's all really, really useful. The question here: any advice on stop it? No, don't be a pussy, Red. Trade Apex. This is your paper trading for real. Okay, don't paper trade. It's stupid as hell. It's nowhere near. Let me see if I can. Did I screw this up? It's nowhere near as good as trading prop, because prop is effectively paper trading, but with a meaning. Okay, if you do well in prop, and we're going to ignore signals, guys. We're just going to give me like 2 more minutes, and I'll finish the presentation. If you trade prop, you learn the platform, which is Trade super easy to trade, super fun, right? You spend what, $20, $30? It's nothing. You get to have a $50,000 account. If you happen to be lucky, you actually can get that account funded. You're not going to get lucky in the first time, but you're going to get good because you're going to practice against real money, real prices, real psychology. It's going to matter what you're going to do, and that is why prop trading is the best paper trading there is. This is how you learn. Okay, this is how you learn. So don't be a pussy. Go get yourself an Apex trading account and go for it. Okay. So, and then follow my plan, which by the way, you can download, and I can, with all the stops and targets and everything else in there. So, that's the whole idea of how you get to getting funded. Now, the really, really, really nuanced and difficult, and where most people completely blow up, is how do you get paid out? Not because the strategy doesn't work, but because every prop firm has their own rule. Like the rules to get funded versus the rules to get paid out are obviously going to be stricter, right? It's not going to be that easy to they're not going to make it as easy for you, to get paid out, although they make it as easy as possible. But one of the rules they have that is very subtle, and you need to understand it, is that you can't lose more than 30% of your budget on any single trade. What that means in real life is that you can't trade NASDAQ the way you trade in evaluation. Because remember, on the second trade, I lose like $2,400, and I only have a $750 loss limit per trade, right? So what that means, very, very simple solution. If you think about it in front, ahead of time, if you have a plan ahead of time, you're never going to be in trouble. That's the whole idea. Have plan A, plan B, plan C. That's what I try and show you. Think through every possibility, and you're ready for any possibility. So in this particular situation, you reduce everything. Once you get funded, quickly. Then once you get funded, then you trade for real, and you only can trade at $40 per trade maximum for NQ, right? For NQ, and $40 per trade for S&P. What that means is 4 small contracts on NQ and 8 small contracts on the MES and the MGC on gold, right? Here's the thing, though. You do one other thing that helps you stay alive in that particular situation. Instead of going 5 large, you go 4 large. So I lose $40. The next trade, I size up 4 times, not 5 times, at $40 payout. So at 0.4 contracts, what is that? That's it's 1.6 contracts, I believe, right? On NASDAQ, 4 times 4, 1.6 NASDAQ contracts, and 8 times 4, it's two S&P contracts, right? 8 times 4, no, what is that? 8 times 4 is 3. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ. 3.2. I think it's 3.2. 3.2 S&P contracts, right? If you want to do it less, if you want to do $30 trades, you can even do it less. But the critical thing is, instead of sizing up at 5 times, you size up at 4. So what's the drawdown there? The drawdown there is that on that second trade, you don't get a profit. You simply break even. But because you are sizing up less, even if you lose second trade, you're never ever, because the loss of the second trade at 4 times size never breaches that 750 limit, whether you're trading NQ or whether you're trading S&P. And that is basically the trick you need to use. See, level size must be 4, not 5. Max loss becomes 640. That's what it is. Your max loss per trade becomes 640 instead of 750. You're right underneath that level. You can continue trading and you're good to go. And that is the trick that you do. And then basically, once you're funded, depending on how much time you have, how much interest you have, what you're trading, this is your kind of frequency. You're trading smaller trades than you're doing pre-funded. You can't be trading $100 trades. You're trading $30, $40 trades, but you're doing lots of frequency, and you try to target between $600 to $1,000 a day. Paid out in a week, you're good to go. There's no business like this where you could drop $50 and get paid out $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 at the end of the month per contract. And we haven't even touched trade copier, which is like the next level of conversation. But let's just simply trade the strategy, get funded, trade the proper funding situations, and then get to leverage. But all of it is just there for you. So hopefully you guys like that. We can go back to our regular programming, which by the way is like just a complete drop of a stone here in NASDAQ. No signals for us in NASDAQ. And also, I don't think I missed the signal in the S&P. The only thing we missed was the signal in S&P, but that's all right. We'll take the next one. R. Clark, the indicators that you are seeing on my chart are the proprietary indicators that I myself developed and coded. Is what makes the money. This is the money. The money is the indicator. That's what you get when you come trade with us. Okay, you can come in, you can get all the education for free. If you want the actual indicator, it's dirt cheap. It's $75 a month. You get both mine and Kathy indicators. Happy to have you join. And once you join, I'll be happy to show you, where you can find them. So let me put the link in there. But that is it. That's what we do. You will never find this indicator anywhere on TradingView except in my room. It's a TradingView indicator that I myself developed. It's proprietary, and it's what makes the money. Okay, and this whole strategy to explain it, the course that explains this whole indicator is also free. It's inside our room. All right. Yeah, for sure. We love the Caribbean. Absolutely. World over. No restrictions, baby. Apex has some restrictions, but Caribbean is fine. What else? What's going on here? I can't. I got to put my glasses back on because I can't read what I'm saying. Are we talking about micro contracts now? So I'm trading mini contracts in evaluation phase, but when you get to the funding phase, you have to go down to micro contracts because the limitations on losses. Yes. So you would go to micro contracts. But again, I'm just laid out the strategy for you. If you want to learn more, obviously come into our room. I'll be happy to explain it to you. Christoph says 10 a.m. 10 a.m. has zero freaking meaning today, right? Nobody's doing dick all. What do we have? We have Speech, Crudes, Kashkari, who we haven't heard from in ages. Nobody doing anything. Like markets are kind of pretty quiet, no signals. Pretty quiet, no signals. So Red, are you gonna trade the prop now? Now that I beat you up over the fact that you want to start paper trading, that really is the best thing. It is like learning on a simulator with real life conditions. I've been trading for 20 years. I got so much better trading prop as a result of it, right? By the way, another topic of conversation we'll have, probably when I come back from the Easter break, the Easter Passover break, is how all of this can be totally converted to your own accounts as well. I started trading my own account again. So much fun using the scalper, and it's a really cool conversation to have as well. No signals yet, guys. Just a little bit quiet, as sometimes it wants to be. But I think we did 2 trades, which is pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. Everything, because they're programmed for exactly what I want to do. Oh, the other thing that we haven't had a chance to explore, only because you know me, I'm such a scalp fiend. It's very hard for me to elongate myself. Is the reversal trades? I don't know who's been doing the swing trades. This indicator can also do swing trades. Anybody been using it? If you guys have been, please chat at me in YouTube. Let me know if you're doing swing trades, because I would love to know your experience, since I have zero patience for those things. But this thing does really great swing trades. Let me know if that works. If you go, Robert, into announcements, right? If you just go into the feed, you'll see there is an announcement from me that shows, that shows it. Just search 15 hours, whatever, and you'll see that announcement from me. And within that announcement is the PDF attachment. You can literally download it right then and there. That's true. That's true. Waycraft said you might as well trade MES. No, but my argument is that you can trade ES. Like I trade ES in eval, no problem. And coming down, when you're coming down from 1 ES to like 0.8 ES to 8 MES, really not much of a difference. I think with S&P and gold, it's perfectly okay to trade to start with a large contract in eval, because the variance is very, very small. With NASDAQ, that's a little bit of a different story. Look at that fall, babe. 459 to 100-point fall, huh? Kind of dove in. This is, by the way, a time where Christoph, I don't know if you do this. This is a time when we have some potential for turn trades, and maybe the indicator is going to start sending us some turn trade signals. No, it does not work for forex. No, this strategy only works for gold and stock index futures, or NASDAQ and US 30 for CFD futures. For CFD, it's for indices. It's too fast for forex. Is too slow for this thing. This is only really for fast products like gold and Kathy has the strategy for forex, and she trades that every day in our room. And if you become a member, you get both strategies and you get both indicators. So it's not like you're not going to get the forex education. You get the forex education. Just I do stock market. I do stock indices. Really? Christoph says this swing is not apex friendly. I think it is if done at small size. I mean, yeah. If you're doing, first of all, everything is apex friendly on eval level. Like you don't give a shit. They don't have a minimum stop on a contract. You could like do one NAS, like 30-point stop, 50-point target, and get $1,500 in one trade and be like halfway towards funded. So I think that's not true, but it's absolutely, you're absolutely right that if you're going to go to the payout version, you'd have to go to just the micro level, but it's still pretty good. You're still going to get some really good numbers. Inner A. Sorry, what's funny? I don't know what inner A means. Oh, inner asshole. Oh, yes. Sorry. Absolutely. I'm just flipping. Oh, look at this. We might have a gold. What is that? How much time is this? 13 seconds left on a gold counter trend. So let's go to my gold account, right? And we're going to go give it a second. 6 seconds left. 7 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Long. All right. We're in the gold account. Let me change the accounts here. Oh, it's over here. We have to go over here. Sorry. Unfortunately, the only issue with this thing is that we have to go over here to, which one is this? Yeah, here's my, nope. Oh, that's the gold account. No. Yeah, gold account. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. We're in the gold account. Here's the gold account. So the gold account, just to go to full screen, and obviously, you know, I'm just looking at this trade. I'm just trying to find trades. That is a target at 25.8. 25.8 is my target on gold. On a counter trend sharp reversal. Let's see if we can get that going. Oh yeah, Ryan Lewis saying, Porterfield, good job on us, good job on us. The that account gets done. Let me get out of this so that we can actually go back to watching NASDAQ. What was this? This is NASDAQ. Let's go back to NASDAQ. Okay, a couple of more questions. First of all, thank you. Thank you, Wanted Bull. Appreciate it. Where are you from? That picture looks like really nice. Where are you posting that from? Somewhere beautifully warm and peaceful. Let us know. Ryan is asking me, does Apex include? Yes, it does. Singapore is very much accepted. I think you're good to go over there. So absolutely do that. Max lot size for what? It's in the PDF, my friend. Everything is in PDF that I put up there. Kalir, that is a name I will never be able to pronounce correctly. Where are you from, my friend? Khalilur Rahman. Khalilur Rahman. All right, dude, man. Even though I speak Russian and French, that still escapes me. Do you get access to indicators from it? Yeah, Rohit, you should have access. If you don't have them, just email me back. You need to fill out the form, which I'm sure you've done. You probably have them. You probably just don't even know where they are. So they should be in your invite only folder. But if you don't have them, just email me, and they should be there. UAE, yes, I think they do accept UAE. I think so. Yeah. Anywhere where, you know, the banking systems are good, they accept it. If you're like an emerging market nation, that's going to be hard. Sri Lanka. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So unfortunately, they won't take Sri Lanka clients. There's other prop firms that will take Sri Lanka. So you can trade with other prop firms. 10 a.m. counter trade. Christoph is getting himself ready. Wanted man, where are you? Where's that picture from? It looks like you're like on the banks of Mississippi or somewhere. Tell us. We want to see we want to see your beautiful background. So yeah, some of the more advanced traders in my room, they're looking for a reversal trade. Not really coming up just yet, but actually, the cool thing about this is that, and I don't do this frequently because I'm just a pure trend trader. We can actually go to the trend shift reversal mode over here. And what do we got here? So there was one signal here. Where are we? Trend shift reversal mode. Nothing much going on over here yet. But once we get a green triangle in trend shift reversal mode, that's going to be a big signal. Not, it may not happen now, it may happen when we go off air, but that is the big reversal signal for possibly 50 to 100 points on reversal on this. So far, not even close to happening, and it's not going to show up until, wait, how come oh, I know why. Hang on a second. Sorry. We have to do offset hours because we have to do daylight savings time. Fuck this daylight savings time. We have to do daylight savings time. So we just entered into the reversal mode, right? This is an amazing part of my indicator that I absolutely do not use because it's just not my personality. I have zero ability to hold something for more than 5 seconds. So I don't use it, but there's guys in my room that use this like money, that just make tons of money because this is a 100-point trade when it occurs and when it goes. It's all explained in the day trading course, which is also free, so you guys can totally trade it. But have fun with it. Tom says it was triggered. It was triggered. Shift reversal counter. Which symbol? And maybe are you on the 1 minute? Because I'm on a 2 minute. So just let's synchronize to make sure that we're on the same page. Because I see nothing so far yet. I actually, now that I figured out how to do most of these templates, I'm actually going to do a trend shift template. So it'll just be like a chart, and I can just switch around. And I hate changing my looks and feels over here. So what is this? Can't scalp it. I want to go to trend into scalp mode. And what do we got here? So gold got down. So we had like 3 trades today. Not a lot of trade signals on the first half hour, but good enough for government work. Made $300 pretty much, with very little effort for trading. Oh, on the ES 1010 ES. All right, let's take a look at it. He's saying, okay, this is kind of cool. So we're going to go to S&P. Let's do trend shift mode. Oops, we're going to go trend shift mode and want to offset. Wait, what happened? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Look at this. He got a reversal signal here. So how will we trade this? Like, not that I'm going to trade this, but for those of you guys who are interested, we'd be long somewhere around here at 1050. The stop would be the ultimate low here, which is 5. Let's just call it 5. So you're in at 1055. It's a $5 stop. That means you already would have made first half of the position at +5 at 815. You already made that first half at 5. And then the next half, you're going to be looking for, stop stays at break even. Don't move the stop. And the second half would be to go towards 20 and see if we could make 20 on the trade. Because then you would have a full 15-point target. So, we'll see if this thing breaks the lows, you're stopped out, basically for a small loss. But that's what you need to do. If you really want to milk the really, really big profits, you got to be willing to take a bunch of small losses for that big ass reach over here. Otherwise, you're never going to get it. You're never going to get it. But we may still this may still float. But that is definitely a very interesting trade. You're in at 10, stop is 5. First exit is at 15, so you're +5. The second exit you're looking for is going to be 20, which is going to be +10 on the second exit. So you'd be cumulatively +15 on the position. If you're just trading one contract, I believe that's $750 to the good. Not exactly shabby for about an hour's worth of work, right? Very, very simple, very clean. If this is your personality, this is your kind of a trade. Just not my cup of tea. But those of you guys who are trading it, I'm sure going to do well. Where's NASDAQ doing? Nothing, man. Jesus. Can we be a little bit quieter? Wow, nothing going on. Tom did something different. He said he collected. He basically scalped. He scalped the swing trade. See, everybody does everything differently. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of trading, in my opinion. Is everybody does everything differently. The beauty is at the core, the engine that makes the money is the indicator. How you use that indicator, it's 1,000 different ways. Whatever is comfortable for you, what is right for your personality, what is right for your approach, what is right for your personal time differences, all those things come into play, and you can completely change it. All right, newbie question. Talk to me. Hit me, my friend. Hit me, Ryan. How much is one contract on YM? What's the question? I'm sorry, by how much? What do you mean by how much? If you're trading, just sort of to let you guys know, if you're trading Apex $50,000 account, you can buy up to any of them, YM, ES, or NASDAQ, 10 contracts. Now, there's clearly big margin differences. They don't care. There are big margin differences between NASDAQ and YM. I would say in real life, the margin difference is probably like 2.5 times, but they give you the leverage. So YM's points are $0.50 on the large contract. No, sorry, $5 on the large on the YM mini. It's $5 on NASDAQ. The point is $20 a point. On the S&P, the point is $12.50. So of all the points, YM is the smallest. And frankly, I know that everybody who trades CFDs and is not an American citizen loves to trade the Dow, because that's what they trade outside of America as the U.S. indices. But almost nobody in America trades the Dow. You either trade the S&P or you trade NASDAQ. So it's not nearly as liquid. It's fine. You could definitely do it. You could certainly use this strategy on it because it doesn't require a lot of liquidity. But it's just not a popular contract. Okay, does that answer your question? Can you use the indicator at other time frames? You could. I'll leave it to you. Everybody can do different things. But this is designed really for the shorter term time frames. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. All right, guys, I got no signals. This is a yellow, so it's no go for me. Remember, I stick to greens and reds, and I'm good as gold. Oh, look at this. Sticks greens and golds, and I'm good as the yellow gold. Very nice. There we go. I made it funny. Another good day. Thank you so much. Everybody go out there, get some Apex accounts. I'm going to put the link again over here. Everybody join our group. Everybody have fun. And we will put you on the right path. You're going to have a really, really good time hanging out with us. Everybody who's in my room is really enjoying the indicators, enjoying their trading. You'll discover your own path to success. And I'm happy to help you all the way. So again, thank you so much. Another good session. We got one more session tomorrow for end of the week. We'll do some more complicated stuff as time goes by. But for now, let's run these 50s. Let's see if we can get all these 50s into target over the next week and a half, and then we'll move on to bigger and better things after that. All right, guys. I'm over and out. Everybody have a great day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.